Hello and welcome to Bluebird Lane Creations. My name's Tiffany and we're here to get creative. This is my blue journal. This is my very first journal. I'm making it live, well not live, you know what I mean. Making it before your eyes here on my channel. I launched my YouTube channel at Thanksgiving time, right before all of the holidays, and I've just been working on this in front of everybody to make mistakes together, to learn. I'm watching other people and just trying to get a feel for how this works. So I think this is part 6. This is going way longer than I thought, which Tanya at Tatty Treasures had told me that there's no way I was doing this in 4, and she was absolutely right. So here we are. Today what I want to do is I'd like to just start decorating some of the pages inside. We've made quite a few things along the way. We've got these, paper ruffles. We've got, we made these cupcake liner clusters. We made a whole bunch of pieces from masterboards. Oops, I got little things along the way here. Tags and journal cards from our masterboard. I have a kit that I'm using, and I can't for the life of me remember who the kit is from, but it's going to be in the description. And then I might pull in pieces from other kits. Anyway, I've just got an array all around me right here, and we're going to just get started and begin using some things. The first thing I wanted to do is just kind of put something really beautiful on this front page. This is going to someone very special to me, and I just wanted to pick something that when this gets opened up, that it's just a strikingly beautiful. And I had found this little photo, this vintage photo. It's really thin, so I thought about backing it, but because of the edging, I decided not to. I'm just going to let it go by itself. I'm going to put it here, and then I thought we could kind of put a journal card with it and decorate around the edge. So that's where we're going to start today, and then we're just going to kind of keep moving along. I'm going to try to keep this episode maybe around 30 or 40 minutes. I'm trying really hard to get control of my video times and get those honed into a more reasonable amount of time for someone to be able to watch beginning to end. I know that the 1 hour mark is about as much as I have to give, and even then I never get to all of the people I want to watch. So I'm going to get my little vintage photo out here and get I used it in a few days, so just make sure I've got some on there. And I am going to just go around this photo. It's already antiqued, but never hurts to have a little more. Kind of, when you bring things in that are a little bit different shades of maybe creams or even whites, something like distressing the edge with the same color can even tie it in a little bit more. So what I'm thinking, I had found these little lace, this was a big piece of lace. I don't know what it was in its original form, but I was thinking of putting one of these at the bottom of this and making this a tuck pocket for a journal card. So we're gonna I think we'll just get this one laid down in here, and I'm gonna try some of this 3-in-1. I haven't used it before. Let me know in the comments. I've always used art glitter glue, but I know that this dries clear also. So I just wondered what your thoughts are. I mean, I use Fabri-Tac for fabric. I just wanted to try this other clear glue and see how it goes. We're just gonna try it out. So I'm gonna put this towards the top so we have some room below. Get that stuck down. We'll be switching between glues today because I've got a lot of different things that I want to work on. I'm going to get one of these journal cards, and I had got some fabric pieces that kind of match the inside of our book that I thought we could pull together on here. Just kind of tore those to give them that tattered edge. So I am going to grab my Fabri-Tac for this part, and just this, I want this guy to fit in here, and so I want to put a little pull on it, and we might have to trim up some of these. Let me see, I think I want it right around here. I'm going to get some on this back side too. Hope everybody's doing okay today. It's the middle of the week. We're all just trying to get on through it, get to a weekend, be able to do something fun. This weekend is my grandmother's 80th birthday. A few family members are going to try to make it out there to have a little celebration with Grandma, and it's also my Uncle Donnie's birthday, and well, they're a day apart. So anyway, we're going to celebrate everything, get a few people together, not many. You know, probably with COVID, we'll keep it down a little bit. But we're not going to let it keep us from celebrating the family, that's for sure. So it'll be a lot of fun. I think we're renting a house at the beach, and just going to have a good time. All right, I think that's going to fit. I want my pocket to dry up a little bit more, so I'm going to set this guy aside, and let's work on kind of decorating this up a little bit. I'm trying to think if I want anything else behind here or with this. I think that's probably the same kind of color, but we might maybe want a little bit of this. This is just cheesecloth. So let's get a little snip of that. And I have this gold thread, and I was thinking if I could loop a little bit of it in and out, like maybe that would be pretty. We'll see. I'll show you how I do that. And let me see here. I feel like I have, oh, here they are. I have some little ephemera pieces that I cut up out of a digital. This one was by Digital Hobby Helper, and I was thinking I have a couple options here. There's a pretty little bird. Kind of like the bird, to be honest. I'm not even sure if I need to look at anything else. Let's see. Maybe I don't want to hide the flowers, so let's see. I think I'm going to go with the bird. I kind of feel with the flower and this kind of nesty looking material back here that would be really cute. Okay, we're going to do it. No hemming and hawing today. We got stuff to get done. Okay, so how do I want to do this? I want to just tack down this little cheesecloth just a little bit. You know what I should have had out? I should have had my hot glue gun out, but okay, we'll just get this tacked on there a little. And I'm wondering, just going to get some of this all over the back of this. I'm just going to go on the thicker parts, just so that this will stick down really good. Get some on these little leaves over here. Okay. Now let's flip this guy over and just lay it down on there. Now I get glue everywhere when I craft. It's my thing. It's gonna happen. I don't fight it. All right, let's get that lid back on there for a minute. Oh, you know, I brought the gold. I always forget a step. It's just what I do. Let's see if we can get this under there anyway. I think we did. I think it was fine. So I just want a little bit peeking out. You know, I just kind of loop it around my fingers and find it a good spot. I think I'm going to have to get my hot glue gun out. I apologize, you guys. I should have had this out to begin with. I do this every time. I get all the things I think I need, and then there's always something else. And that's okay. Life of the crafter. All right, let me see if I can get this plugged in without bumping my camera. All right. Okay, we want to get this little birdie on there. Think if I need anything else. Could do a little paper ruffle. Could definitely trim this up. This string is really long. I'm going to make my strings 2 different lengths so it looks like I didn't try. Sneaky, isn't it? Make one a little bit shorter than the other, and then be like, oh, what a happy little accident. It's not like a Bob Ross thing, happy little accidents. Okay, there we go. Maybe we can get that guy. I don't know, does that cover my flower too much? My glue gun's heating up a little bit, so I'm just kind of playing around and seeing what I want to do here. Just can't decide, like, do I want to tuck that guy in and just Just playing around, trying to waste some time till that heats up, but can decide if I want my bird tucked or like maybe he's kind of nesting in there. I think I might just do that. I like that. All right. We're going to do that. Get this bird just tucked in the back there. Oops, get my glue clogged up already. Okay. That's pretty. I feel like this one string I want to be tucked a little bit more. Oh, that's good. Just gonna tuck this flower down to hold that into place now that I moved it. little tiny piece of, little tiny bit of fabric tack right there. Okay. Gotta get the corner of this up here. Thought it was maybe peeling up a little bit. All right, let's see if we can slip this in there while that's holding down. Okay. Looks nice. One page done, a gajillion to go. All right. Maybe we will, let's see, what do we want to do next? Let's see. I can find, I know in here there are some little like glassine bags. They're small. These ones. And I want to make sure that I have a journal card that's big enough, you know, for this. That might be, that could work. Just want to see what it looks like this way. These may be a little too thick for this. Okay. Well, what else do we have to do here? Where do we want to start next? I think what I want to do is make a pocket. I have some of this. This was a map, and I used some Blueprint Sketch Distress Spray and some of the pewter mica spray, and it really gave me a beautiful print to use in my book here. So I'm just going to tear some of the edges and make a little pocket. Let's see, I want to keep these edges here. Okay. It's a little, kind of gives it a real urban look. All right, we got a few of these clusters we made too. That's really shiny. I don't know if I'll use the shiny ones. Those probably need to be up in a corner. Let's see here. My hands are freezing tonight. There's some scrap lace. Let's cut this a little bit and see. Going to tear the top off. Well, that didn't go as far as I was hoping. Just kind of cutting. So you see this binding that's binding these two together. I'm just trimming it a little, and then I'm taking it and I'm just ripping it off of there to give it more of a distressed top portion. Not very strong. I have like 0 upper body strength. Okay, let's chop it there and see where we get with this. So this gives us 2 different sizes. Got the larger one, but I thought maybe the smaller one could go on the bottom here. Okay, let's get the pocket glued down first. I'm just going to go along the edges here, across the bottom, and this edge, just 3 sides, give us a pocket. Just centering it a bit there. Put my Outlander thistle weight on the other side there. Okay. Trim this a little straighter on this edge. And then we'll go to about there. I'm just going to use my hot glue and just put a little hot glue. I could use Fabri-Tac too, but my hot glue's warmed up now. We'll move a little bit faster without taking the lids on and off. Get that little bit of lace in place. And maybe we can find something else in this batch of goodies. Again, this is from the Digital Hobby Helper. I'm going to try to get more organized and keep the names of my digitals in the vicinity of the items so that I can find them easily. Let's see, I also have that'll be good. Let's get that on there. And I might want just like a little number or something, I think, to go with this. Let me think, what do I have nearby that's a number? Those are a little bit more grungy than I'm looking for. Numbers, numbers, where are you? Let's see. I apologize for my reach. I was trying to avoid getting into these boxes, but we're doing it. My little numbers and words are in here, some of them. Just thinking if we can find like a little, oh, here's something. This is it's paper, but it looks like a little wax seal. That's cute. I'll just get these edges inked up a little so we don't see that white core. All right. I think I'm going to put just a little tiny bit of cheesecloth behind that guy. There we go. And so these ones are not backed, so I do want to back them real quick, and I have some coffee dyed paper. So what I'm going to do, and I think for this I am going to use my art glitter glue. It's going to dry really quick. It gives a good seal and stays in place. So I'm just going to use this because it's paper to paper. I love my art glitter glue. I'm trying some other glues, but you know, sometimes when you know it's not broke, don't fix it. As a card maker for many years, art glitter glue was kind of I lived by. Let's see what side we want. Really doesn't matter. All this paper is beautiful. I bought this coffee dyed paper off of Etsy. I did not do it myself, although I would love to someday. I just haven't had the time. So I'll try to link whose channel I bought that from. Or whose storefront, I should say. So that's good and stuck down. I'm just going to push the glue out to the edges, especially the corners. Get my pin back in my glue. And we'll take our distress ink and really get these edges inked all the way around. These have a lot of kind of a light color in them, so I'm going to grunge these up quite a bit just to really, you know, give it that distressed look that kind of matches the rest of our stuff. Just taking the stark white away. And I am going to go ahead and ink the back side too, since this would be like a journaling card that would get pulled out and written on. I just want that to look really cool from both sides. All right, so there's one. And then I think I have a taller little, well, let's see what we have. What about this guy? No, that's the same size. Okay. Yeah, we could do a tall one like that. Let's get another little fabric piece, and I'll just use my hot glue on this one. Ideally, I would, you know, like to sew over these, but I didn't. This is my first journal, and I just didn't know exactly what I was doing and how I wanted it done and what materials I would be using. I just, you know, a lot of it was winged and not planned. So we're going to do the best we can, and I encourage everybody to use what you have. It doesn't matter if you have exactly what I have. You can make anything look beautiful. So take what's around you, look at it, just sit down, literally set something in front of you. If you think that it's, you know, made of paper or could be something different, set it in front of you and just look at it for like 10 minutes and then think pockets, and then maybe look through Pinterest and come up with ideas that inspire you to do something kind of what you saw, but maybe a little different, something that just speaks to you and inspires you. So all right, well, that looks super cute. I'm very happy with that. I think, I don't think this is going to work, but I just wanted to give that edge just a little bit. All right. Beautiful. Okay. Where are we at? We have a few more minutes. Let's see if we can get something small done. maybe we just add like a cluster or something to, I don't really want to cover up the butterfly. Let's see what's on the back side. We could add something like that down here. There's still journaling space. Just check the first ones here. The tabs are on these ones, so we can, oh, this one doesn't have any butterflies, so it certainly could have, you know, a little, I could almost make that a tuck, I wonder, just for like a small. So I am going to be using some prayer cards in here. I just want to say up front that all of my journals will not be religious based, but the person that this is going to is a religious person, and I think that it's necessary in this case, and I just wanted to be able to do that. So first I'm going to glue this. I'm trying to pay attention to how I want to do this. So I'm coming over this way, and I'm just creating, oh sorry, I didn't do that on camera. I created a right angle with my hot glue, and I'm just going to put that down, and this will just be a tuck instead of a pocket. And this one is not backed either, so let's get this one backed on here. Where's my little Outlander weight? Get my art glitter glue out. I really wanted to say how much I appreciate everybody who has liked and subscribed and commented and just really kept up on my channel. I have met some amazing people, and I have been able to subscribe to their channels and see their work and be inspired by my fellow crafters, and it's just been a wonderful experience. I was very nervous about starting this. Like, it just took me forever, and now I look back and go, gosh, I wish I would have started earlier, but I didn't, and here I am gluing things. I can't talk and glue. How terrible is that? This will just give it character, you know? Like, it's just going to give it a little character, these wrinkles. But I just wanted to really say how much I appreciate everybody for following along and being part of this journey with me. It's been more than amazing, is all I can say. All right, I didn't get this glued down straight, so I'm gonna have to do a little trim of this excess paper. And we'll get this, I had already inked the edge of the card, so I'm just at this point inking the edge of that coffee dyed paper to kind of match up here. And then we'll ink the back side. I could swear I got glue on these corners when we did this, folks. You guys watched and bore witness to the fact that I got glue on those corners. I just think that when I picked it up and moved it, I detached the glue from doing its job. Don't let mistakes like this, don't throw this away. Remember, I was just saying a couple minutes ago, anything can be beautiful. If you have a crumpled up bag, it can be beautiful. This is vintage. This is distressed. You know, that's what we're doing here. We're just, you know, we work hard to make it look like that. So when you do it on accident, it's just like a bonus. All right, that's good. So my plan is over the next few weeks, I think on Wednesdays, to keep going on this blue journal. We'll get a few things done at a time, and we'll just keep going. We're going to get, you know, I'll have this stuff a little more organized now that I have it all out. As I pick this up, we'll just kind of keep it all together and pull the same stuff out each time so that we can keep going in the journal until it gets done, and you guys will be able to follow along. I don't know how many more parts this is going to have, but I want to really get it finished. I am going a little bit slower because it's my first one, and you know, I want it to be beautiful, and sometimes that means I have to stop and think about my steps, because when I don't, I miss something, and then I look at it and think, gosh, I wish I would have done that one thing, or you know. So I hope that my work is inspiring you all to do something for, you know, and if that's to take your first step on YouTube, I encourage you to do it. There's so many groups out there that support folks doing their journey on YouTube, and then there's the craft groups where you can exchange the things that you're making, and it's just wonderful. I love it, and I've had a wonderful time. Thank you guys so much for joining me tonight, and I will see you on Friday. I'll have another video about finishing the unfinished, and I also have a video coming out on Saturday. No, I'm sorry, Sunday. My Sunday video, which is the sample book. So we'll be making another sample to go in our sample book. Maybe we'll do a practice of a kind of pocket that can go into this journal. So it's all tied together. It's all my journey. Thanks so much for being here tonight. We kept it short. It's under 40 minutes. Cha-ching! And I'll see you on the next one. Bye.